athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. That hook doesn't score. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. That's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Goes one piece straight down the middle.
Here we go. It's round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
They block that jab. That hook's blocked. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
It was a bad round.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab slick.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't find a home for that jab. That jab doesn't score. That counter shot lands. The jab can't find a home. Nice counter. Nice counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Breathe. Just get your breath.
In this round. You got complacent. The fight's not over.
Don't change too much.
Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't land that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Oh, he took that jab well. He parries that right jab away. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good round. You feel good? You stay focused, man.
Get your rhythm back, and then we go again. I need you.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Punch right up the middle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They block that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that.
On to the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They stop the hook there. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Toby.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Sugar Ray is down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You all right?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knock. Here comes round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. They block the jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to...
Get your mind back. Get focused.
Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he misses with that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. A lot of effort being exerted here. That left hook missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No surprises.